lastly, one of the other roles you have at Q is a really fascinating job. You get to do CBC Reads.
Oh, at
Canada
CBC,
Reads.
I
Yeah,
get to do
CBC
Canada Reads.
yeah.
It's been rewarding in ways that I can't even describe. So every January, the long list comes out, and then somewhere in January they tell me, okay, we've got our short list, so you have to read 5 books. I'm not a guy who can read 5 books. No, I'm not a guy who would be inclined to read 5 books in a 6 to 7 week period. Now I have to do it for work. It's the greatest start to my year where I'm forcing myself to get out of my comfort zone, read books I probably wouldn't read, to be perfectly frank. I'm usually going for stuff about food or comedy, or somebody recommends some great fiction. I do love good fiction. But life gets in the way of reading. I don't know how avid a reader you are, Sammy, but it's tough.
I can get into the books.
You can get into books, but almost everybody has a to-read list.
Yes.
And it's an ever-growing list because somebody you trust goes, oh, you got to read this book. You would love this book. You're like, damn it, that's number 12 on my list of to-read.
The pile on the nightstand gets big.
The pile on the nightstand.
Right?
A long time ago, an ex-girlfriend of mine was saying that, you know what? Can you read 1 book a month? I was like, of course I can. So she goes, think about that. That's only 12 books a year. Think about how many books are out there and how many different genres and topics and authors and all that. And that's only 12 books a year.
That's not even like half
That's
an
nothing.
indigo shelf or
No,
anything.
that is nothing. And I was
Yes.
like, damn it. And that made me feel very insecure about the reading level. My father was an English teacher.
Oh, so pressure's on.
We had 10,000 books in our basement. He had his own library in the basement. So I feel like a failure when I don't read. So Canada Reads does something for me personally where I get to be like, take that, Dad. Huh?
Yes.
Stick it in your butt.
Yeah.
He's passed away. But I would say that to him.
You
if
should
he was
open
around.
every Canada Reads with that. Like, this
Stick
is
it
another
your
in
butt,
his
Dad.
face. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Didn't think I could read, did you, Dad?
yeah.
I'm just an emotional wreck at the top. The panelists are like, hey, are we ever going to be able to speak about our books? Not now.
This is about me.